Friday, June 22nd, 1984. You chime the dingers on the door of B-Side Video Rentals, feeling all giggly, like you've been choking down gallons of silly goose juice. Wait, what is this you found? Shh. A cow wearing rain boots. That's silly. From the makers of the original airplane. Wait, not the Wright brothers, right? You don't know what this is. It must be top secret. Welcome to B-Side Video Rentals. I'm Jeremy Briggs.
And I'm Jenny Wenger.
Hello, Jenny. What's cracking?
Oh my gosh, I'm just in a good mood.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's great.
You must have had your chai.
I had my chai. Yeah, I did. I actually did have chai yesterday. I haven't had chai in a minute.
Did you have your matcha?
My matcha this AM, yes, my matcha.
You had the matcha.
I like my spices and my herbs.
Sweet, that's great.
Yeah, it's so
I'm already
great.
cracking into it because that's me.
That's H2O.
I started a tradition, and I'm gonna stick to my alcoholism.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
I drink the alcohol.
Spoken like a true alcoholic. I don't know how to describe the joy that I have of the movies that we're watching so far this year.
So far. See, this was one where you said we're going to watch this, and I went, I mean, is this a B-side movie?
I know. Yeah.
Because it's probably the most, I'm going to say, quote unquote, mainstream, even though it really is kind of one of their more lost films.
Yeah.
It really
is. It's hard for me to find not normal people, but people outside of entertainment who have seen this film.
Okay, see, this was a movie that I remember being one of those movies that I didn't know, but I had a couple friends in high school that were like, "You know Airplane, but you don't know Top Secret? You watched Hot Shots, but you don't know Top Secret?"
Yeah.
Like, it was one of those movies that only a couple of your friends would be like,
but they were only pretending to be surprised that someone didn't know it so that they could get on a high horse. Yeah, it's like they know that people don't know this movie.
Oh, I've got a secret. Wait, I thought you said you were a Val Kilmer fan.
What? No, you're not. I think I've told you that I went and saw his live performance as Mark Twain.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did.
Oh, how was it?
It was funny.
Was it?
I don't think it was supposed to be, but it was very funny.
I loved Val Kilmer so much. Did you watch his documentary?
I didn't watch his documentary. No,
you gotta do it. You gotta do it. They do talk about like him getting this movie and him kind of being like, because it was his first big thing, and it was like, great, but this is not the type of actor I want to be.
I guess he actually was like a really serious turtleneck kind of actor.
Yeah, but he brought everything. We'll talk about that later. He brought everything to this.
Yeah. Casper was like, I really didn't know he could move like this. And I'm like, he could move.
He really brought his A game and just showed you, he's like, no, I'm a movie star.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what you put me in. I'm going to stand out. Yeah. I'm going to knock it out of the park. And the thing that people don't understand about spoofs is they're not easy.
No.
Like, you
There's
just think,
it's gag.
I mean, spoofs went off the rails in the 2000s, but just a leading person in those roles, they're overlooked. I mean, they get, luckily he didn't get trapped in spoofs like Leslie Nielsen at the end of his career, but I mean, Leslie Nielsen was
The king of it. King of it. Yeah. Yeah. So
because he was a
good.
serious actor too, and that's the realization of just like, no, I have to play this, and that's why Liam Neeson was cast. And I hope to God he can continue to do other things than spoofs, but I
Yeah.
think he did a great job. Did you watch the new Naked Gun?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
I thought it was pretty dang good.
I can't wait to see it. I've been trapped in this theater show. You know, like
Yes,
when
yeah,
I'm in this theater show, it's like 3 months of my life is paused.
yeah.
So you want to get to the news?
Let's get to the news.
Well, one moment and we'll get to the news.
Pause, please.
Pause while I find how to get to the news.
Friday, June 22nd, 1984. And these are your so current events.
Several doctors have warned that the breakdancing fad can push the body beyond its endurance, causing torn ligaments, broken bones, and more serious injuries. Reaffirming what everybody has always known. Doctors are a bunch of dorks.
Dorks, let them break dance.
Why don't you study while we be cool?
Yeah, we're gonna go spin on our noggins, dude.
Yeah. Official mosquito watchers in New York have taken to their boats, trucks, and helicopters to combat what they fear will be the worst infestation of the insects in years. A mosquito representative has filed a peeping Tom complaint saying, "Stop looking at naked mosquitoes, you pervs."
You pervs. They're naked. Good Lord. The Senate voted today to establish a United States Academy of Peace to train American and foreign leaders in the nonviolent resolution of conflicts, teaching them how to be effectively passive-aggressive during wartime. Oh, nothing. You guys do you. I just think it's surprising that you guys are acting all tough. Oops, we totally forgot to help you bomb that country. Sorry. Our bad. Sorry. That's how you do it. Airlines are joining the government in a campaign to keep commercial aircraft from being used to smuggle illicit drugs into the United States. As of today, flight attendants will no longer be offering complimentary mirrors to snort your coke off of. It's a shame. That was a sad
This
day.
country's going downhill. The EPA ordered General Motors to recall 550,000 automobiles whose exhaust emissions exceeded federal standards on nitrogen oxides, forcing them to change their name to Poorly Designed Motors.
Got him.
Burn. Scientists are studying the carcass of a gray whale in hopes of determining what killed several whales that were found dead in Washington and British Columbia in the past 2 months. Unfortunately, scientists are finding no answers because they're too focused on whales' dongs. They're distracting. They're huge.
Yeah, that whale's dong is huge.
It's huge.
How am I supposed to focus? There's so many feelings bubbling up inside of me when I see it.
Jealousy, rage, desire.
Yeah. I don't understand how to deal with these feelings. The New York City Department of Investigation is looking into accusations that federal surplus cheese intended for distribution to the poor was served at a Christmas party held by the City Human Rights Commission last December. But in their defense, they only speak 1920s gangster, and they thought they were stealing money. You got all that cheese?
Yeah, give me that cheese,
You got all that
man.
cheese. In a sharp challenge to conventional medical views, a new epidemiological study has concluded that high blood pressure is associated with eating too little sodium rather than too much. But many are criticizing this study, saying it's just an excuse to tell people to suck these nuts. Oh. That's how you get your sodium.
Every time somebody tells me, you eat too much salt, I just leave it and be like, you're about to eat my fucking fist, bitch. I live on salt. It's my main food group.
You just like walking around with a popsicle, like
a salt lick, like a cow. I am a salty bitch. Key legislators announced an agreement tonight on a plan to reduce acid rain by sharply limiting emissions of pollutants from smokestacks in New York State over the next decade. completely destroying the acid wash jean industry.
Yeah, where did acid wash jeans go?
I just bought a pair on Poshmark, and it got here, and she lied about the inches around the waist.
Oh, what a silly
like,
situation to
I
be
finally bought one size up. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy one size. And then she sent me my size from last year. That would have been nice last year.
She sent me my size from 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's like not helpful. It makes me very upset. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration today named 3 astronomers to train for 1986 and 1987 space shuttle missions devoted to study stars and galaxies. But sadly, they'll be at space camp because they're 8.
They're 8 years old.
They're 8 years old.
They're
You know, like for a moment, I was like, astrologists? I'm in.
Sign me up.
All of a sudden, the news got so much more cool. Oh, wait. Real scientists?
wait.
Oh, okay.
Real science? Never
no.
mind.
No, I don't want real science.
I like mystical science.
Mystical, metaphysical, witchy.
Witchy
in.
stuff. President Reagan opened the International Games for the Disabled today by hailing the assembled athletes as world champions of the human heart. Except for Barry over there, he had a pig heart transplant. What a freak.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. We call him Pig Boy.
Bacon Man. Bacon Berry. Bacon
Director
Berry.
Director Francis Ford Coppola and the producer Robert Evans were ordered by a federal judge today to share control of the film The Cotton Club, finally putting to bed Coppola's plan to change the title to The Tampon Bunch. And those are not so current events. I wanted to put a
vomit out of my mouth.
Tampons do that to you, Jenny?
I just hate hearing men say tampon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
I didn't. No, it's good. I just hate
it. I love it when I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I get off on it.
Men can say tampon too, Jenny.
When?
Right now.
You know, but I didn't. So my whole life, everybody told me about putting tampons
Please
in.
tell us about your whole life.
Yeah, putting tampons in, like, oh, it can, like, you know, there's rumors in the South that it's bad. You may not feel like a virgin anymore after you do tampons. All this bad stuff about tampons. But the thing they didn't tell us is that most of them are fucking bleached. Did you know that?
I don't know anything about tampons. I've
Now
used
you
one
do.
of them. I've only put one in my butt, and it was not a good experience. Jenny, no, I didn't. Why are you believing me?
That feels like it'd be so hard to get out of your butt.
It seems like it would be. Uh-oh.
No, but they bleached the thing that women put in their vagina. That is so wrong.
You know why? Because they're
'Cause they
designed
hate
by
us.
men.
Because they hate us. Hey, I'm going to go down here and have something ready because you're going to read reviews.
I am.
Jeremy reads reviews.
So metal, baby.
Yeah. So if
Oh,
you didn't
man.
hear, we watched Top Secret.
Top Secret, yes. And these
starring
are
the
all
gorgeous Val Kilmer.
These are all from Letterboxd. I ripped them off of there. This is Ham Fruitcake. And they said, I know, it all sounds like some bad movie. Props for making me laugh out loud. Also, a young Val Kilmer? Nice. I think I like this more than Airplane. 4 stars.
Wow.
Zara Gwen wrote, can't get over how beautiful 1980s Val Kilmer was. 3.5 stars.
3.5.
AJ wrote, this was so surreal and absurdly funny, but also very stupid and silly. I did enjoy it, but after the midpoint, I was just tired of the gag humor, as it's not my style of comedy. Overall, it's a decent film if you want something very bizarre and stupid comedy. 1.5 stars. Didn't you just say you liked it?
You liked it and you gave it 1.5. Fuck you.
Whoa, strong words coming from Jenny.
Well, AJ sounds like a total fucking idiot.
Whoa.
I loved it. 1.5 stars.
Helen_S said, I only bought this for Peter Cushing's cameo, but was giggling like a nut throughout. 4 stars.
I love giggling like a nut.
DGJ said, this is 100% where Christopher Nolan got the idea for Tenet. 3.5 stars.
That's hilarious.
So those are our Letterboxd reviews for today.
Yeah.
So this is a Zucker. Is it Zucker or Zucker brothers? David and Jerry.
Zucker, right?
Zucker.
I don't know.
I always
think
thought it
it's
was Zucker, and then
I
I
always
started
said
questioning
Zucker.
myself. I always said Zucker as well, and then I was like, I'm going to say it
Am
wrong.
I wrong?
And then somebody's going to attack me.
Well, it's the Mandela effect.
And also Jim Abrams. Is it Abrams or Abrahams? See?
Now we're stuck.
See? Now we're stuck. And so Jim Abrams did the Hot Shots movies. Fantastic.
Yeah, really fucking good.
I did not know that Jerry Zucker directed Ghost.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
That's
David
different.
Zucker did Basketball. Co-wrote and directed. Didn't know that. Not
Love
surprised.
Basketball. Not surprised by
Love it.
that one. Yeah. Same tone.
Yeah, so like basically a good portion of the spoof films throughout the 80s or 90s, they were likely attached in some way, one or two of them.
You know, I was just thinking about like, oh, it's so absurd with Ghost, but Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost is so funny. Molly, you
It's
in
just
danger,
like-
girl.
Anyways, we can talk a little bit about spoofs. I think about in 2000 is when spoofs kind of changed, and I think it's kind of due to Scary Movie.
Yeah.
I thought the Wayans brothers knocked Scary Movie 1 and 2
It was
out
so
of the
good.
park. I
So
thought they
good.
really did a fantastic. That was actually the first time where I was like heartbroken in a movie because a joke that I had written, because this was, I think, 2000, and I had started writing comedy in 1998, 99, and I was really starting to get into it. And I wrote a joke, and it was in Scary Movie, and it broke my heart. That was like the first time we're like, no! It was the peeing in a urinal into like the little target and the blowing up the balloon like a carnival thing. I wrote that in like 98, 99, and then it was in there, and I just...
You know,
made me
I've
so
had those
sad.
moments where I've
Yeah.
written something and it later got in something. And one of my friends said to me, that just tells you that you're on the right track. Like things
That was
you're
one of those
writing,
things where I'm like, okay, like it was some, and then it also
something
taught me how to not
validating.
be, and it also taught me how to not be so precious.
Yeah.
With things. And it's like, look, there's just so much more, and that's why I constantly write and constantly work on things, because it's like things are gonna pop up that
That's
you're
the
just
nature
in
of
the
it.
air. That's the nature.
Yeah.
So, anyways, people I think really didn't understand why Scary Movie worked. I think there was a misunderstanding of, oh, spoofs are easy.
Oh, yeah. No.
And so it just became this like every spoof is now just a reference movie. Remember that joke from this movie? Remember that joke and there was a long stretch of time, at least a decade, of just constant spoofs of remember this movie and the thing they did in this movie, and that was the joke.
Yeah. And I also think it's interesting to bring back up like how many serious actors are the leads of these spoof movies. Because Anna Faris was like a very serious, like New York turtleneck actor. And so when she got offered this, she was like, this
And
is
she knocked it
so
out of the park.
wild for me. This is
Yeah.
not what I would be doing. And she's so great. There is like chef's kiss when it's like a real legitimate actor who really
Yeah.
understands the beats and diving
Yeah.
in, getting in those
And not
positions.
not winking, and that's one of the things that I think the Wayans nailed in their thing, and just people just misunderstood that whole thing, and we were just
Yeah.
inundated with some rough ones. Let's just say
Yeah.
that,
Some rough
and not
ones.
judge too much.
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Yeah,
That was one of my absolute favorite movies growing up.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with it.
there were two in high school. I remember two films being like the films, which it was Mallrats and Don't Be a Menace to
Yeah.
South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Like
Yeah.
those were the two, and I couldn't watch them because I couldn't watch R-rated movies till I was 17, so
Oh
I
my
was so
gosh.
late. I couldn't
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
people.
Because my mom would just let me rent whatever the hell I wanted if I would just go in my room and watch it for the weekend.
I wish.
I
So,
wish for
top
you too.
secret.
Top
Opening.
secret.
Top secret, the opening. Train. Brrr, East Germany. A fight on the top of a train.
Yeah. And I love that one of them is like standing up and the other one's facing him and he sees they're about to run into a tunnel. He's like, oh, so
He's
it's
like
gonna
a
fuck this guy
super
up.
Nazi.
Yeah,
He's
so
like, I'm
the
gonna hide
British
under this.
the British guy gets down like, okay, I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna hide, and then this guy's gonna be
Get
destroyed.
hit by the tunnel.
But it like fell apart like Legos.
Yeah, so that immediately, this opening shot just says we are now entering stupid town.
Yeah.
The whole tunnel just breaks apart, and the super Nazi guy's just standing there like, huh?
What happened?
Brushing himself off. And our British spy guy, whose name is Cedric?
Cedric?
Question mark? I think it's Cedric. And he just is like, no, I'm out, and he jumps off the train.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with a guy who could just plow through a tunnel.
Yeah,
Not doing
that's
that.
where it ends for me, buddy. Yeah. So then we go to night at the East German High
East
Command.
German High Command.
Yeah, and they're letting him know that the British guy escaped. And
Yeah,
I love this bit.
But before we go into this next bit, there's a joke here, which are my favorite jokes in all of these spoof types of movies. This guy who comes in to hand the letter to the general takes off his helmet. His chin strap remains there. There's no other, like, it's just
What?
he takes his hat off, does this, and hands it, and his chin strap is still there, and then he puts his helmet on and then leaves, and you're like,
Yeah, what is that
there's
for?
no note to it, there's
No.
no nod, there's nothing. It's like, if you don't see it, too bad. And
Yeah.
those are the moments I love in these films. They're just like, whoa, hold on, rewind, did I just see what I think I saw?
Yeah, and I love that he looks at it and he's got a special stamp for find him and kill him.
Find him and kill him. I have this stamp because
This is my
that's
stamp.
what yeah, this is my go-to stamp.
Yeah.
Hey, we have an issue with this guy. Find him and
Oh,
kill him.
just kill him. Oh, okay.
Now-
We'll kill him too.
Now, they kind of introduce this whole thing of like, we have this plan to put on a big show to distract from our master plan. We're going to put on
Everything
some...
is according to plan. Not exactly.
Not exactly. Who did... Somebody couldn't make the show. I thought I wrote it down, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, Leonard Bernstein couldn't make the show. And so the Americans are sending a replacement, a rock and
And they
roll
say-
star.
Well, let's get his records.
Yeah.
And they put an actual record on.
And I have to say, this bit right here might be one of the greatest bits in all of spoofs ever. I don't think anybody's outdone this. The song that they play is called
so good.
Skeet Surfing.
It's about
Skeet
shooting and
surfing.
scarfing.
It's
Shooting
a
and surfing. Oh my God, it's
it's
so
a
good.
Beach Boy ripoff about surfing and skeet shooting at the same time. And it's like a music video. And it's magical.
It's so good.
It really is magical.
I can't tell you how many times that when I would go to the beach after seeing this movie, I would dig holes for my
Skeet
boobies.
surfing!
Because that one lady who's tanning and she gets up like this and her boob
Her-
holes are in the sand.
boob holes. And that's a classic Zucker brother like joke as well. Just like, oh,
Oh,
boobs.
yes.
And the holes are, look, I don't want to disparage her breasts, but those holes were.
Way larger than her breast.
But you know what? It was probably just be like, we want you to be comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, have space in there.
Have space in there. And I definitely wrote boobies in the sand shot, the best. Then so they're just like surfing, shooting. The women are like, launching pigeons. Is that what they're called, right?
Yeah, sure.
Clay pigeons. They're launching them out there. They're just shooting them. They
Every now and then
accidentally
something
shoot an
hits on the
airplane.
beach. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
You shoot an airplane down.
Then everybody's happy again. It's okay. We
And
didn't die.
one of the great lines in the song is like, wish they all could be double barrel guns. This song is great. The actions happening are fantastic. They show the chart topping, like,
Number
oh,
one,
and
Rolling
he's
Stone
not only is he
magazine.
number one, yeah, but the chart tops, he's in the top 3 spots, and they're all skeet shooting theme
Yeah,
songs.
all of them. Yeah. It's like we can't even pick a number 2. That's all of the top 3.
And then we kind of move to like a little thing that what do you call it? I'm not going to get it, so don't put a timer on me.
Everybody's looking
A
out.
marquee. A marquee.
Oh, yeah.
And so it says Nick Rivers, and then it says Stevie Wonder, Linda Ronstadt, and if there's time, Frank Sinatra.
We don't know if there'll be time for him though.
But that's the first time we're like, okay, what year is
What?
this?
Yeah.
We're dealing with Nazis, Stevie Wonder, and Linda Ronstadt?
Yeah. These feel very
We'll have
different.
more questions later.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like whatever we want.
Whatever we want. It doesn't matter.
Whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Just
Doesn't matter.
know he's
Shut
a
up.
huge star.
Shut up. Yeah. He's bigger than Frank Sinatra's like a
He's bigger than time. Your perception of time.
Yes, thank you. You put everything that I ever wanted to say in one sentence.
So now they're on the train,
Yes.
and I love this because he's out there looking. He's
Painting. He's painting the landscape.
And it's just like blurred the way that you would see it if you took a picture. If you're riding it.
Like the distance is all there. Like the landscape in the distance is where it would be. And then the front is just blur. Like he's just going,
oh, I'm being very serious. I want to get this right. That is so stupid.
and while he's doing that, he's trying to learn German. So he's got this little tape playing that just says all these stupid, there was sauerkraut in my lederhosen.
Yeah.
Like those types of gags, if you will.
And he's with his
like manager,
agent, talent manager. Yeah.
And he's like, right, this is the first time rock and roll will ever be played in Germany.
Okay. I think we're at the East German checkpoint.
Yes.
So they're letting him know, like, you're representing America, like, be cool, like,
be cool, bro.
Yeah, and the
You're
first
an
thing
ambassador
he does
right now
is show that the main thing that he knows how to say is your daughter 18? If you didn't know, I'm a fucking pervert.
If you didn't know, I just want you to be very clear. I am not going to break the law.
No. I'm going to ask and make
But I'm
sure.
going to ride that line.
Yeah. She looks...
I'm going to be creepy as hell.
Yeah.
And, not appropriate. But I'm not going to break the law.
So is this where the dogs are barking and they're going to get a package and it's like, oh my God, what is going to be in the package?
There's a guy who's holding a package like, don't take it from me. Don't take it from me. And then they take the guy away. Where are they taking him?
Is it a bomb?
Where are they taking that man? They're not taking him anywhere. They kill him. And the dogs attack the package.
Rip it open. And milky dog bones go everywhere.
Milky dog. Is that what they're called? Milky dog bone.
Yeah, I mean, here we go on milk bones.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah. I don't know how to say it in German.
I don't. It's milky dog bones.
Milky dog bones.
Milky dog bones. You put them in your mouth and go chomp chomp.
Chomp chomp, little doggy.
Chomp chomp on the little doggy bone.
Yeah, and then it would be wise to keep to your own affairs.
Yeah.
So he's trying to be all cute with them, and they're just like, we don't give a shit about your shit.
Right. We're Nazis.
We're very serious.
And in case you don't know, Nazis are bad guys.
Yeah, and what is it? He says something to them, and they all point guns at him.
Yeah. Hey, he signed him up for like some
like
Montgomery
magazine
Ward
or
catalog or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't remember exactly which one it was.
But I do remember, like, that was, like, a thing in the 80s and 90s that
Yeah.
we did as kids is we would sign people we didn't like up for that, "Oh, 1 CD a month for a penny." Oh, I know who would really like this.
You son of a bitch.
They would have the cars for sale. Oh, this you could win this car in the mall. Oh, and I'd put like 3 people who got on my nerves on it.
They ended
Why
up
are these
winning a
people
car.
calling me?
You're like,
Yeah.
God damn it, they won the car.
Dang
I
it.
hate them.
I didn't even enter. Yeah, you did. Okay. So then we do the Pac-Man bit.
We do that, but before that, we have an even dumber bit where he's staring out the train and the train takes off, but the train doesn't take off. The train station takes off. And there's a guy running after the train station. And then there's the whole tree, which this is like I don't understand this joke at all. It's such a weird avant-garde joke. And they do this. This one is a little bit more artistic. They take some really artistic choice. They make artistic choices in this film over any of the other films. This is more of just a weird choice than an artistic choice.
So the station is moving. Trees are running away. Why is this man chasing the tree? He's a tree hugger. He runs and hugs the tree.
And the manager's like, huh?
Yeah.
Moving along. I want a schnauzer for my Wiener Schnitzel. Still learning German.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go to the Pac-Man bit, which is just like they're driving through a town and we go to a map and the map turns into Pac-Man.
Yep. No reason.
No reason whatsoever, nor
Just
do they
Pac-Man.
need one.
Nope. Just Pac-Man. So then we're at the government building.
Yes, some welcoming ceremony.
And they announced that the girls team is going to come out.
German women's wrestling?
Wrestling, women's wrestling. And they're going to come out and put the awards on for the Keys to the City event. And it comes out and it's, of course, a bunch of men in drag.
Not only just men in drag, like bodybuilders.
Very muscular men. It's like, I feel like that's fair. No wonder. They're champions.
They're champions. We have a moment with this gag souvenir party trick salesman. And our British spy, Cedric, bless you.
Thank you.
Our spy, he meets this guy and they're kind of like speaking in code.
He's got the trench coat.
Yeah, he's got the trench coat. And he's like, gags, souvenirs, novelty items. And then they start like talking about, this, basically the entire plot of the film. And they're laying out all this exposition, but layered within this exposition, somebody walks by and he's like, "Oh, sir, smell this," to cover up. "Smell this flower." Shoots like ink on his face. And they do several like a exploding cigar bit. And then, so this is all to just cover up the exposition.
The train of information.
Yeah, and they do it throughout the film. And it's such a brilliant distraction to get out all the exposition with just keeping us distracted. And the exposition is very clear. It's not trying to be good writing. It's just like, here's the information.
This is what's happening.
And here's a dumb joke to keep you distracted. It's very clear so that you understand.
There's a
because
plot
we're
to
going
this
to
film,
distract you.
but we're going to do a bunch of dumbass shit.
Yeah, we need you to understand this, but we're going to distract from this thing. And it's so brilliant.
Yeah,
and
it's so good.
So as the souvenir guy gives all the information, would you like to say the line as they leave?
Excuse me, you dropped your funny dog poo.
What funny dog poop? So he's just holding regular poop. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
So good.
And that was just such a realization of me of like, oh my God, like they took spoof to just another level, and they do it throughout the film of just gags to hide.
I already told you this, but I actually, when he said that and sat there holding dog shit looking at this guy, like, of course I thought this was fake dog shit, like with everything you're doing.
Of course I did.
But he didn't drop it immediately. He just sat there processing that he was holding dog shit. And I'm sitting here screaming, and Casper's just staring at the TV like, okay. And I had to pause it, and I'm like, why aren't you dying? This is your first time seeing it. Oh, no, he said he had seen it before, but then I asked him. I did that dickhead thing that people do when it's like, oh, really? What's your favorite scene?
I do my best. Like that was so me in my teen years, 20s,
Tell me about it.
most of my 30s. And
Yeah.
I'm so trying not to be that person anymore. I'm
I
just
don't
like,
want to be.
I don't want to be. I'm
Nobody
like,
likes that
quiz.
person.
Nobody likes that. And I'm like,
It's
well,
not
you can't
nice.
possibly like what I like because I'm unique.
He said, well, it was like when he sings that Elvis style song. I was like, oh, when he sings that one Elvis style song. Okay.
Okay.
I'm on to you, buddy. You just tell me things to please me and get me to shut up.
We all do that to you, Jenny.
By the way, we skipped this that there are no good white basketball players.
They did that was the code so that they would know who the guy is. Do you know any good white basketball players? There aren't any. Ah, you're the right guy.
You're the guy. Come on.
So during this exchange, he tells him to meet him to go to this location to meet somebody. And so our spy Cedric, he drives off and he goes to meet this guy, and he goes to some like junkyard. And as he gets to the junkyard, one of those like, whoa.
Howard Johnson's. I don't know why it's so funny the way he says where he's staying. The hotel he's staying at. Are you staying at the Howard Johnson's? Yes, I'm staying at the Howard Johnson's.
Yes, I'm staying at the Howard Johnson's. So
because he then says, how does he know I was staying at the Howard Johnson's? I'm like, I get it. It is a very funny name of a hotel for some reason.
Especially in an accent.
Okay, go ahead.
So as he's in the car in the junkyard, one of those metal magnet things comes down and grabs the car, dumps him in a car crusher.
This is not the Howard Johnson.
This is not the Howard Johnson. So Cedric is crushed, presumably to death in this car crusher.
I have such a mental problem because to me it was so. This is not the Howard Johnson's. Okay, I'm just talking. I'm gonna start crying.
Now we cut to a fancy black and white ballroom dinner place. Restaurant, maybe?
Yeah.
Perhaps?
Yeah.
And Nick Rivers, our Val Kilmer,
Table
by
for
the way.
two.
Let's just, he shows up and he's like, oh, I got a table for two. He's meeting his manager there. And the guy at the front, the host says,
Jacket and tie is required.
Jacket and tie. So, but we're happy to provide you with one.
Yeah.
That would be very nice. So they take him off to the side, presumably just to get him a jacket and tie. When like this Nazi
Hugo Boss guy,
comes with like a guest of his, and this is another moment where they're kind of giving us, some information that we should know, some important information, but in the background.
He's being fitted for a Hugo Boss.
They're like measuring his inseams, like fully doing the whole tailoring.
Oh my
They're
God,
not just giving him a suit. So when he comes out, he's like in a tuxedo, like
formal hair.
Yeah. They did him
makeover.
Up. So he shows up at his table. There's a little note for him. He starts reading the note. And his manager's like reading the voiceover, reading what the note says, and then he pops in with a little director's mic, speakerphone or whatever those are called. Megaphone. I'm just not feeling well tonight.
Is this thing working? Sorry.
And then he's like leaves.
Get your rest. Go get your rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
Then we cut to a woman.
A caped woman of mystery.
A caped woman of mystery.
Beautiful face.
And she meets the novelty salesman, the gag shop guy. Yeah. And She says something, who are you betting on the tennis match? In women's tennis?
I always root against the heterosexual. They're not going to win.
They're not going to win. So then all of a sudden, he's shot. She runs away. She's being chased and she doesn't know where to go. She ends up going into the restaurant.
Yeah, but what does he burn? This letter has to get to New York by Tuesday. So he's burning the note and you look in as a publisher's clearinghouse.
Yeah. And that's the problem with movies like this. They're 100 miles an hour. Jokes on jokes. So like to be able to point every
to get
joke.
this to New York right away.
All the jokes come at you. So it's like by the time you wrote a joke down, you're like, I missed 4 jokes.
Shit. Yeah.
So she ends up in this restaurant and Nick Rivers, Val Kilmer. Mm-hmm. Should I call him Nick Rivers or Val Kilmer?
I mean, I call him Val Kilmer.
So he sees her from across the room and he's like, oh.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And what I thought was so funny is he has ordered the Ripple Blanc. And he's like smelling it. They're going to.
Well, it's a bottle cap. They popped a bottle cap and he smells the bottle cap.
Smell the bottle cap. Okay. And then they pour it in his glass. And as he's getting up to go over to get her, who's having trouble with the maitre d' guy, it burns his glass up, disintegrates it. But when he comes back, it's a fresh, new, clean table.
That's true. I didn't even catch that part.
Yeah. They're like, well, he didn't fall for it. Just get another glass over. The American has defeated us.
Yeah, I guess we should give up.
So he goes over to act like, oh, she's with me.
She's with me.
So then the maid, he's like, oh, if she's with you, go ahead. I'm so sorry. So immediately they hit the dance floor.
Immediately.
Thank you so much.
Start to get to know each other. And their dancing is very elegant, and they know all the steps of this very elegant ballroom dance.
Yes.
And then slowly but surely.
Progressively, it just gets more stupid.
To the point where like they do this little dance and she goes, he just pokes her cheeks to go.
Yeah.
I lost it.
Slapping armpits. I was like, this is great.
But all played so straight
Yeah.
while they're giving us, while they're like connecting, they're giving us this, we're bonding over America because she's like, oh, you're from America. My uncle was one of the lucky ones to get out, he got out on a hot air balloon during the Carter administration.
Huh. Not happened yet.
And we're dealing with Nazis in Carter?
What?
There's a minimum 30 years difference in those things.
Yes. And she's shitting all over America, like telling him how we don't actually like value our freedom. We don't even get it. Like we're just ungrateful cunts, basically.
We're ungrateful because we don't understand it.
Yeah. So then once they go and they sit down at the table after the silly dance, this is one of my favorite.
Of course
he's
it
like,
is.
oh, I don't know any German. She goes, I know a little German. He's right over there.
Sitting over there.
The little tiny German guy gets up. Hi.
Hi. And so this is they talk about she orders hog balls.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, my name's Hillary. He's like, oh, that's an unusual name. What?
It means she whose bosoms defy gravity. It's like, I don't think that's what Hillary means.
My name's Nick. What does that mean? Nothing. My dad thought of it while he was shaving. The dumbest joke. And I laughed so hard. I was like, that is so stupid.
Stupid.
But that's what I love is the things that are like so stupid that they borderline brilliance.
And then they carry on talking, and then she tells him, oh, some things that you shouldn't share. And he's like what? Well, like when I blow my nose.
My father used to blow his nose with his fingers.
Like, and then talks about like it's, when you blow your nose and you put the napkin in your purse and then you reach into your purse and then you get it on your hand and it's, he's like, yeah, you shouldn't tell that. You're right. I agree with you now.
I agree. So then the host comes out and he starts talking to everybody. We're gonna bring up. Hopefully, we can all convince this brilliant singer to come up, and it's obviously the guest that the Nazis brought with them because they asked if he could sing. He's a famous singer in Germany, and Nick's like,
Oh,
here
I
it
knew,
comes.
I knew this was going to
I
happen.
knew it was gonna happen, but
I told my manager I would do whatever.
So he cuts off the German guy who's like, "Hey, I was gonna sing."
That praise was for me. Then he starts totally rocking out. And what I love is as he starts singing the song, everybody's like, he gives his music to the orchestra, to the band.
Tutti Frutti, for those
Tutti
in the
Frutti.
know.
Super wild rock and roll. And as it progresses, they all turn into animals.
Like the bass player, he's got a stand-up bass.
Down,
he's just like laying down on his back, like humping his bass.
Oh, yeah.
I love the piano player because
a Rambo bandana on.
The piano player's trying to do the Little Richard like foot on the piano, but he's getting up there in age, so he's just kind of has his leg up on the piano and still playing. He's so like trying to give the performance.
Yeah. And he's just stepping on everybody's fucking tables. Running all over the place.
Yeah.
But everybody's loving it.
This is the first time you really see Val Kilmer like crush. Where you're like,
crushed.
Whoa.
I looked at Casper and I said, how many takes do you think he did of this? How long did this take? Climbing up on shit, jumping off of a piano in dress shoes, shaking it up. Like,
This was the first of many very impressive things that you're like, how? Like, good job. Like, just fantastic. Like, I didn't know. Like, I love Val Kilmer. I do. There are so many things where I'm like, he's brilliant in that. But this is just a different thing that he didn't really do much of.
And he grabs the chandelier and just rides it down to somebody's table. Surprise.
A surprise.
So good.
And so then I think he dances all the things. She ducks out, right? Or
she ducks out. She's not at the table after he's done performing. He comes to the table and she's gone. And we go back to her hotel room.
Yes. And almost immediately she screams. And the door opens. And it's Cedric. He didn't die.
But he's in the squished car with just his face coming out of the center of the tire.
And his feet just wobbling out. And he just like collapses on the ground.
If you watch The Substance, like when she's the pile of goo, that's him, but a car, a crushed car.
A metal crushed car. And she like tries to help him, like give him water, but she
Hawaiian
punch with a funnel, feeds him like motor oil to the side.
Thank you so much.
So stupid.
And then I love that, like, she says, okay, well, where are the documents we need? He goes, well, they're in the glove compartment.
Can you reach them? And he's like, I'll
Turns
try.
On the windshield wipers.
The windshield wipers great.
Oh, Rob. Okay, I'll try this hand. Honk, honk.
And then she's like, well, try. Yes.
Puts her boobs on his face, reaching around. And the antenna comes up. Somebody got a bony.
Bony. That's what I wrote. Antenna shoots up like a boner.
Boner. Boobs go down. Antenna goes up.
And speaking of large packages,
yes,
we go to the ballet.
Yes, we go to the Swan Lake Boner Addiction. Addiction. Dick.
Did you guys catch the word dick in addiction?
I did a dick joke.
Was my diction clear? So there's a ballet, and all of the men have like bike seats in their pants.
Yeah. And they just keep getting ridiculously larger as you go down the line. And there are some girls that are doing ballet, standing on them, doing like poses off of them,
running off of them.
Yeah, it's so good.
Flying through the air using junk.
An elderly woman is sitting by Nick, and she lets him use her binoculars, and he looks over and sees in like
Hillary.
A John Wilkes style booth, Hillary with an elder gentleman.
In like a John Wilkes booth. if you will. Stupid.
Yeah, and then so the guy pulls a gun on her and says, "Oh God, I got to do something about this."
Yes, and he runs.
So he runs to save her. But when he gets over there, he doesn't get an explanation for what's going on. He's just mad at this guy for pulling the gun. Then, like,
Yeah,
the altercation happens, and the guy goes over the
over the balcony.
balcony, and you hear him splat. And she's like,
Turns
"We got to
out-
get out of here."
Well, shouldn't we call the cops? That
No.
was the cops.
That's why it's the cops. Ooh, bitch, got some explaining to do.
Uh-oh, run away.
And he thinks he's like going to fix this. He's like, "Look, I'm a guest of the government. I can't get out of here. You got to go out this window and escape. They can't do anything to me."
They hide they go to the janitor's closet to hide, and there's a janitor standing there. So they
Yeah.
close it. And then they go into the prop room, and it's
There's
filled
propellers.
with propellers.
Oh, so silly.
You know what? I watched it several times, and I didn't understand it until I said they run into the prop room, and my brain just went, "Oh my god!" It went past me so many times. Like I just got it when I said prop room. It finally hit me.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
So stupid. So they go up to the window, and it's miles down.
Yeah.
On the side
But
of it.
it's like hamsters.
Yeah, there's just these toyed cars to give us
Hamsters are
perspective,
running
and
around it.
hamsters are like,
Yeah,
so
beep, beep.
it's
So
cheaper to
dumb.
film that way.
Yeah.
And then he gives this whole explanation. I'm a guest of the state. They can't do anything to me. They bust in. And they're like, lock him up.
Yeah.
Cut
So now
to-
he's in jail and he's marking on the wall.
He's got 20 marks on there.
Oh God. And
Just
so
like,
then,
how long's he been there? 20 days? Like, what is
Yeah.
this?
So then his manager comes in and says, "I've tried everything." He's
You know,
like, "I've been here
"Boy,
for
I'm
20
glad to see you. I've been here
minutes."
for 20 minutes.
And he says, "Yeah, I've tried everything. I've called these people. I've called the government
the
consulate.
embassy, consulate.
embassy.
Yeah.
I just can't get my wife to orgasm." "Oh, well, have you tried this?" And he pulls out a big giant dildo machine.
And it's called the anal intruder. And Martin, his manager, his name's Martin. He pulls it out. And he's like, "Oh, this is a fist attachment, all sorts of."
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
and this is all during another bit of exposition where Val Kilmer's character is like talking about, "Oh, I met this girl," and blah blah blah, and he's explaining all this thing that he's just like, "Ooh."
Like, it's like, I'm not listening to you, dude. I got this
You-
really cool
You
machine.
just gave me an anal intruder.
Yeah. But I love that
And
there's like Cuisinart and like all kinds of appliances and stuff. He's in this jail cell for 20 minutes and he's got all these appliances and stuff he's talking in front of. Like, you have like a fucking blender? Like, what,
See,
what is
again,
happening?
those are other moments where I'm like, I didn't even notice that. And those are the things that I said that I love, like the little chin strap thing that are just like,
Yeah,
they're just there.
Yeah,
And if you
just there.
don't catch it
He's made himself a
that's
nice
your
little
fault.
home in here.
in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he's like, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. They have to let you out for the performance. Don't worry about it. Cut to a preacher's like walking him out of his jail cell, speaking Latin, but not really.
Yeah.
He's going
Stupid.
ipso facto e
Coitus.
pluribus unum coitus
Pluribus.
mitzigainer ad nauseum.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they lead him to this electric chair where the preacher is put to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, and then he says something about like, well, my manager will get me out of here. Your manager is dead.
Before they would tell him his manager's dead, he's like, "Oh, you're here for killing that man.
Yeah.
He's barely hanging on at the hospital.
no.
Ring, ring, ring."
No, this is before. I have
really?
it. I have it down here. I have the beat.
Oh, okay.
So they tell him that his manager's going to get him out, and he's like, "Oh, your manager's dead. He electrocuted himself. He
Flew
didn't
out to say no."
understand. It's with the anal intruder."
Yeah. He didn't understand the wattage.
It took them 2 hours to get the smile off
Smile
of
up
his
his
face.
face. Yes. He died happy at least. So they get the
Now,
phone call from the guy from the hospital. And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna seize the man that you killed. Must put you to death if he dies. So we're gonna see." Okay, ring ring.
Jenny,
Yeah.
Jenny, I have to admit something.
What?
I was wrong. You were right. Phone call happens first.
I know that, but I just let you do that.
I did, but I also had to admit it.
Oh, okay.
I had to say that I was wrong.
We're growing.
I had to accept it. I had to accept
Oh, okay.
what
we're
I
growing
did.
and learning. Because they say, he says, this can't happen. I need my manager as a
Yes.
result of
Yeah.
them saying this.
You're right. I'm wrong.
And look, I don't have to be. I don't need this in my life.
But I
so
need
they
it.
get the phone call from the hospital and they say, okay, well, let me know if his condition changes. And he hangs up. He's dead.
He's dead.
So then he knows, now you must be put to death.
Yes. And we have a little spit gag where he spits, and then we see the spit flying across it, which is much larger than the spit
Much larger
he
than
did.
what he did.
And then when
yeah.
it hits the guy's face, it was much larger than that last one. It just
Yeah.
grew in the air.
Snowball effect. So then because after the spit, he gets beat up and he says, leave
Yeah.
no marks. Punch.
Whip.
Whip.
And they're like, they give this whole thing about like he never lets anyone pass out. And what does he do? Immediately
He passes
out.
Yep. And then he has a dream about, I didn't study for the test.
Yeah, he's back in school and he's missing his exam.
Because we all have that fucking horrible dream. I hate that dream. And every time I wake up from it, I'm like, I don't have a degree.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't go to college.
I didn't go to college.
I decided to waste my life.
Oh. But there are so many times that I wake up and I think, oh my gosh, I didn't get a diploma. And it's like, yeah, you did. You graduated high school. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I had my like it really tricks me for a minute, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if
But
I'm
that's
okay.
the problem is most people don't think you graduated high school
I
after one
know.
conversation.
My husband's peeing in the yard in front of me.
Turn your camera around.
So the
I
creek-
need this.
Make a shot of this. TMZ.
Oh!
Okay. So but when he wakes up, he goes, thank God. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
he's
being
so
beat by
relieved.
Nazis. I'm not in school.
Then we go back to him in his cell, and I don't remember these vents being there.
Yeah,
in the
they're
first-
new.
He's
They're
got
new.
like 5 different vents all like lined up on the floor.
Some of
on
them
the
come
walls.
out and he's in the toilet.
Yeah, so he
He's
goes in, comes out of the
medicine
next.
cabinet.
A silly little like cartoon gag. Nope, not there. And
Not
then
there.
he ends up falling out of another vent into another cell,
Yeah.
which is a large science lab, but
Yes.
still a cell.
Yeah.
And he meets Dr. Paul Flamand.
Mm-hmm. But it's the first time in my life I'm ashamed of being a scientist. Oh, you're a scientist? Oh, what are you in here for?
They're
if you're just a
forcing me to
sci-
work on things because I have my
Science.
daughter.
Yeah, and so he's building like a weapon for them
Yeah.
of
And
some
then
kind.
I couldn't really think of anything during this scene because they have a
A
boob
sexy
calendar.
calendar. Yeah.
This is like, I'm
Look at-
sorry that I have to pause this.
Look at this date here.
Look
No,
at the
I'm
date
not-
here.
I'm
I
not
can't
looking
look
the
at that date. There are boobies there.
There's boobies. You're drawing a circle and there's 2 better circles up top.
Oh,
Yes. So of course Val
he
Kilmer does the
explains
dumb
this
American
magnet
thing.
machine. He explains that
Oh,
this is a mine that will attach itself. It's magnetic and it will travel it through the water to go to a
submarines.
submarine that's like miles away. It'll attach it and go right back.
So
and-
Val's like, what does this button do? Boo! Ah! What have you done?
Submarine crashes through the walls.
The guy opens up the top of the submarine. Where the fuck am
Where
I?
the heck?
So then they get caught.
And so then we cut to one of the Nazi generals or whatever, and he's like, the government wishes to avoid an international incident. He has to be allowed to perform. But sir, he's being executed this very minute.
Uh-oh.
We see him at the
Yep.
in front of the firing squad, and they just keep doing these soldier moves before they fire.
Yeah, but there's a podium with a phone on it, and there's a little old lady with a walker. I'm coming.
Ring, ring, and they just do another move like, okay.
Okay, let me check this one more time. So then we cut to the concert, and this makeup is insane.
Everything about this is insane.
It's wild. This is such a wild moment. Women are holding up signs that say Neek, Neek.
And the song that he sings is called How Silly Can You Get? How silly can you get? That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's basically about fuck me or I'll kill myself.
And then they go to the songs. Well, that's the next song. So he does How Silly Can You Get? And then he sings the song Spend the Night With Me. And that's the song where
that's
it's
the fuck me or I'll kill myself.
Yeah.
And he brings a teenage girl on stage with him.
Teenage.
She's like 13, 14 years old. And he's singing to her about spending the night with him. And she's dying. She's like having a complete meltdown. All the women are dying and having complete meltdowns.
All of them, yeah.
She passes out. He pushes her away or whatever. And then he just starts going
from one side to the next
to kill himself.
Yeah,
maybe I'll hang myself. No, maybe I'll stick my head in this oven. Maybe I'll go lay on some train tracks. Fuck me or I'll kill myself.
And the song ends, and his guitar, which he threw up at the end of How Silly Can You Get? He threw it up, and it like floated up. And so at the end of this one, the guitar comes back down, and he looks up, and it's Hillary.
And
so
she's
he
like,
grabs the guitar and brings him up. And the Nazis are like, hey! And they start running after him.
Yeah.
And so they run away, and they go outside, and they're like, and Hillary's panicked. She's like, the bikes! They're going to follow us. And so what does he do with the bikes?
Sends those horses off.
He shoos them away like horses. They're like, the horse, or the bikes just run, like roll away.
So I do also love that there's a carrier pigeon with full gear on.
Full gear.
The little helicopter goggles. I love that.
Full.
I love that. Okay, so then we go to the park at night.
The park at night, and all I wrote was
a Swiss bookstore.
Yeah. So this is the pigeon statue, right? That's what we're talking about.
No, right now, this is the park at night. They go into the bookstore.
I thought I have that right next to. I have that right after.
Oh, okay. Because I think they go outside, and that's where they are. Because it says there's a bookstore around here with a member of the resistance. Oh, yeah. Because they talk about the bookstore.
They talk about she gives him this explanation, this whole long thing about her father who disappeared. They're going to be going to this bookstore.
Because the leader, one of the people of the resistance, is at this bookstore.
Yeah, so they're hiding in the park.
Yes.
And they see Nazis coming up, so they kiss. So they're, that classic kiss hide.
I was teaching a course on Black History Month. And then she shows a picture of her kidnapped father.
In the back room, she does.
Yeah.
In the back room, or the background, while they're discussing all this stuff, there's a giant pigeon statue.
Yes.
And 3 men fly down as if they were birds, land on the pigeon statue, and start peeing off of the pigeon.
I mean, pigeons have been doing it for decades.
It's our turn. It's our turn down here.
We piss on you, pigeon.
And so they decide finally to leave. And as they leave, the pigeon statue
shits.
Of course it does.
But she shows him a picture of her dad. And he's like, hey, I just met that guy.
Yeah.
But so the scientist that he ruined his project, that was her dad.
That was her dad. And now we are off to this Swedish bookstore. And they had to say Swedish just to justify what they're about to do.
Yeah.
This goes into some weird David Lynchian territory.
Yes, thank God.
Very artistic and just odd choices all over. They enter the bookstore, and it takes a while for you to notice what they're doing. They come in, and you see
Magnifying
Peter Cushing.
glass.
Peter
Yep.
Cushing, he's got a magnifying glass reading a book, and his eye is huge in this magnifying glass. Takes it away, his eye is still huge. Yeah. And then you slowly realize as they start talking, wait a minute, this is all reversed footage.
Yeah.
And so they go through this whole scene where he's helping him put books away as he's explaining things in reverse. It's very distracting.
Yeah.
I don't even know the information that was given because it's so like, what is going on? Like he's throwing books into, and then he's popping his
Dust
collar
is going
all like,
into his mouth instead of blowing away.
yeah, it's all backwards. Like very well done. This is one of those things where you're like, man,
that was cool.
very well choreographed. Like
Yeah.
having to do all of those things and
It had
make
to
it
be-
look
it
as
had to
good
be
as it
incredibly
did.
hard. to do
Incredibly
that.
hard. And as incredibly hard as this scene and some of the others are, it's not even close to the hardest scene they filmed. And we will
No.
discuss that later.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I love that scene, and we will discuss it. Yeah. So now he's to lets them know, like, oh, you can't leave until tomorrow. So there's a loft up there. You can stay up there.
And they
So they
go
go
up-
to the loft.
They fly up a fire pole.
A fire pole.
Fireman. A
Because he's
fireman pole.
Like reverse style. So then they're up there, and she tells a story about Nigel, who was this guy she dated, and they got
Yes.
stranded on an island together. But first, I can't not
You
say
don't want to forget this bit?
where she's reading her naughty book about pre-ejaculation to him.
where it's like off in the distance and it's like, don't feel bad. It happens to a lot of men. We can always try again in a couple hours. And it's like slowly panning away. And then it gets to them and she's reading a book. Can you believe they print this filth?
So then she tells him about her boyfriend, Nigel.
Yes.
Who they were on the island together. They do like a weird sex scene where they had like 20 body parts.
20 body parts. Feet, like so many feet just like tangling up.
So one day he just disappeared. She thought he must have drowned.
I know, which is a weird, like, for us to just say, you know, the part where she's in a shipwreck and had a boyfriend and they had sex a lot. That scene. Everyone else is going to be like, what are you talking about?
What? What?
One day he went fishing and it was the last I ever saw of him.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm sorry. Like, you know, very few people can relate to this. Yeah. Well, I can, because when I was 6, I went shopping in a department store and I got lost
in the city.
in the city. And
I never saw my
the
mama
comm
again.
was down. They couldn't announce that I was.
Intercom.
People fed me soup,
The cosmetic department fed me soup and
kept
bread.
me going. I never saw
I
her
never
again.
saw my mama again. And then one day I overheard that they needed a jingle for their radio station, for the radio.
Mhm. So I wrote
And
this song.
I wrote this song. It goes something like this.
Then he just plays an Elvis song, but with weird
Yeah,
lyrics in it.
with weird lyrics. And the only line I even remember is "Shop at Macy's and love me tonight." That's all I hear.
Yes.
Shop at
perfect
Macy's and love
jingle.
me tonight.
She can't even take it though. She got so horny that she
Oh, so
charged
horny.
him, and they crushed his guitar between them.
Yeah.
Then,
I
then
looked
you see
away.
the fireplace,
Yes. And they
which
roll,
gets a
right?
callback later. They do a roll by the fireplace.
But I looked down. Were there 2 fireplaces?
I only saw the one.
Okay. Then I'll believe you. Because the
But-
second time I
but it's
watched it, I was
different
taking notes. I
dressed.
looked back and I went, wait, did I just see
They-
2 fireplaces?
It was dressed differently.
Okay.
They rolled, and I didn't know. Maybe it's time passing. Maybe it's just goofy. I don't know.
Yeah, I got confused because
Yeah.
I looked down to like write a note and then I looked up and I was like, didn't they already do that?
Yeah, the
confused.
the setting changed.
Smash. Then we cut in on a singing pony.
Yeah, and the horse coughs. He caught a cold the other day, and he's just a little horse.
He's
and
just
he's
a
doing that, and
little
he's just a
horse.
little
He's a little
horse.
pony. But the horse is singing. I don't want to like like the horse is going.
Yeah. Yeah, in the
they
middle of
pop
this
out
song,
of
he has to
hey, they were
cough.
hiding, being brought to this potato farm that the Swedish bookstore guy told them to go to. And they knock on the door and they say, "Is this the potato farm?" And he says, "Yes, I'm Albert Potato."
It's so dumb, but it's so funny to me.
It's so dumb.
I just like it. So they want to see Nigel. No, nobody can see Nigel.
Yeah, they enter and they're immediately guns are pulled on them. One of the guys has a full cannon. Another guy has like a ladle.
Yeah. Okay.
And the man in charge is Nigel. Big reveal, and he's in the same exact
outfit from the flashback.
From the flashback, just a little loincloth and a necklace and his like poofy curly blonde wig.
So what does Hillary do? She hasn't seen him in so long. She needs to measure him.
She runs up, hugs him, and is like impressed by his large biceps.
Wait
and
a
she's like,
second.
"Whoa, check this out!" And then we cut to Val Kilmer, who's very jealous. We go back to him. She's nowhere to be seen, and he starts going like, hopefully we are welcoming you properly. We're not trying to scare you away." And all of a sudden,
She's
she
measuring that
pops
dick.
up. She pops up from down and is holding it. And did you catch the size?
9.
10.5.
Oh, 10.5.
It was a 10.5 schlong doodle.
Oh, sorry, Val.
And
she's a size queen.
She's a size queen. And also, like, is he aroused in this moment? Because he doesn't seem aroused. So is that flaccid?
No, that's a
Is that a 10.5
flaccid? Yikes.
I think that
girl, you don't have the depth.
No, girl.
That's a hospital visit.
Yeah.
So then they introduce everybody in the gang, and it's all stupid names.
Stupid.
Croissant.
Avant-garde, croissant, déjà vu. Have we not met before? Escargot,
Yeah.
chocolate mousse. Hey, guess who chocolate mousse is?
The guy who eats his cigar?
Yeah, the only black guy. Come on, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Great.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Like, why are you just eating your cigar?
Oh, because that's the tough guy
I'm
thing.
tough.
It's
I'm
just a
so
tough guy thing to
I don't
do.
even care.
And then we this is the moment where they say
break.
The bad movie. It sounds like some bad movie, and then they look
He's
at the
like,
camera.
well, I'm not the first guy that this has happened to, or I fell in love with this girl, got caught in this whole German spy
and she was
thing,
stuck on a
She was
shipwreck.
stuck on a desert island with her boyfriend who got saved
I'm not the first
miraculously,
guy.
and she didn't see him for many years, and now they're reconnecting on this day when we're under this super top secret mission. This
It
all
all
sounds
sounds like
like
a
a bad movie.
Look into Cammy.
Yeah, so good.
Then we cut to Chocolate Mousse prepping his machine gun like an old-timey Civil War rifle.
Yeah, getting
He's
ready
got
for
the little
war.
horn with black powder.
Silly as fuck. Then the one guy talks about maturity.
Yes, because he has to it's got to be a hard thing to deal with when a woman is going through those and you have feelings, but we have to be mature about it. And he sneezes into his hand.
It's not. Jumps out the window.
He's like, "Oh, what is this? Can I drink this?" And Chocolate Mousse is like, "Yeah, go ahead." He drinks and he's like, "Oh God, what is that? Gasoline."
Gasoline.
Go.
My God, this weird guy eating cigars and drinking gasoline. So Nigel explains to Hillary that he tried to get the boat to come back and pick her up as well, but it just didn't work out. All right, girl.
He's just
not
didn't
that
understand because
into
they
you.
were foreign. They were foreigners and they didn't understand
It was
English.
tough.
And the ways that they took advantage of him, he can't describe. Oh, Nigel, it must have been awful.
She's hugging her, but while he's thinking of them, he's like,
"Oh, they took advantage of me.
it was
all
a
right.
good night. It was so
They
good.
did things.
We learn more about how freaky deaky this guy really
A
is.
little bit. And then suddenly, latrine! A man busts through a door,
Just
all
beat to
beaten up
death.
and bloody, and his name is Latrine.
We must put a stop to these afternoon football games.
And suddenly they're attacked. There's gunfire, and so everybody's like breaking their guns through the windows and firing out of it. Deja Vu cannot break the glass. It breaks his
but Val
gun.
Kilmer's playing tic-tac-toe with his.
But you know what? He won. He won.
He won. He got tic-tac-toe.
But also, like, he started and he was circles, and that you start with X's,
It's
you don't
like
start with circles. So
you
I
start
had a
with
lot of
X's.
questions on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I get that it works in the context of the joke, but you just
Yeah.
pulled me right
I got
out.
problems here.
Yeah,
I know you're
pulled me
technically
right
playing
out.
both character, but the X goes first. Okay, so now they kill a bunch of the Germans.
Well, so they
Chocolate
bust in.
mousse.
They bust in, and it's just chaos. Everyone
Yeah.
is like fighting, punching, and Chocolate
Yeah.
Mousse grabs his machine gun and just sprays the whole area, and only the bad
kills
guys
Germans.
go down. Nice shot. Nice
that was
shooting
great.
there.
That was amazing. Yeah, so they come to the conclusion that Nick is the only one who knows the inside of the prison, so he's
Yes,
got to
they
join
have
their
a
assistance.
they have a group meeting at a pizza joint.
Yeah.
And there's a Hitler clock in the corner.
Yeah. He's indispensable.
He's indispensable. How do you say indispensable? Indispensable. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. Yes.
And so he's like, you have to come with us. You're the only one that knows the prison. He's like, sorry, I've done my time.
Name your price. No. And this is where the cheese is stretching across the room.
He like starts going away, and Hillary's like, no, you have to stay. Look, it's not my fault. I have all these feelings. And again, we're going on this long like journey with them, giving us this feelings shot, and she's trying to convince him. But while she's trying to convince him, in the background,
the dead pigeon that slept on the table. We have a traitor.
No, in the background, before that even happens, there is the stringy pizza.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just this long, while she's explaining this, everyone in the background is trying to eat pizza, and they cannot break the pizza off of the main pizza. It's just a string cheese.
Yeah.
There's so much stringy cheese everywhere.
Yeah.
And that part made me giggle so much, like a stupid idiot. I don't know why that.
The cheesiness during the cheesy dialogues.
Yes.
Yes.
And then before the pigeon, who busts in the doors? Latrine. Bloody and bruised again.
Oh,
he
yeah.
has the pigeon.
He has the pigeon. That's how
He's
the
like,
pigeon gets it.
He puts the pigeon down all bloody and bruised, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
Poor latrine keeps getting hit.
Oh my God.
And then Nigel's like, that
the
means
chairs at this table. Oh my gosh.
And then these young
How do we know you're who you say
these young girls come up before he says that. And they were like, hey, you're Nick Rivers. And he's like, no, I'm not. That's not me. You're mistaking me. I'm Mel Torme.
Yeah.
That was close.
Thought of a name.
And that's when
How do we know you're not Mel Torme? How do we know you're Nick?
How do we know?
He's like, I know how to fucking prove this. Could Mel Torme do this?
Coin in the jukebox.
Picks a song and just crushes the rug song.
Yeah, straighten up the rug or something like that. The rug. Party breaks out.
Yeah.
These guys are twirling
rugs come
ladies.
from everywhere.
Everywhere.
He's twisting up the rugs.
Another great, really impressive dance scene from him.
Yes. He's doing flips off of rugs off the wall.
Yeah. There's these guys all twirling women over their head, but they're just like body
dolls.
pillows. So stupid.
It's like when I was a kid and we used to do homie don't play that with socks, with stuff in the end of the sock and hit each other. That's what these women look like. Just get slung around. Literal rag dolls.
And so after this, we cut to an airplane, and our resistance is jumping out of the airplane.
Yeah, and now they're hanging from parachutes. And this is where the fireplace gets a call back.
Yes.
Because she's like, I'm in love with you.
This whole scene is
all
so
really
ridiculous.
Weird.
It's so hard for me to focus during this scene because they're having this really heartfelt scene. And they're both in separate parachutes. And they're getting so close and away. And I'm like, the logistics of this are driving me up a goddamn wall. No. They can't do that.
That's the part that really bothers me about this film.
They're going to get tangled up with each other, and they're just going to plummet to their doom.
Slam.
But they're playing
Somebody's
every moment.
Somebody's going to get hurt.
But they're playing every moment, so she like turns away, and he comes up and he grabs her, turns her around.
Yeah, so good. And then you see that the fireplace is floating on a little parachute to the side. Oh, their romantic moment.
Cut to them looking out at the prison, binoculars, they see cows in the distance, and then the cows. So you have that typical, binocular view in the camera, and the cows start hopping over the camera view.
Stupid.
And so they cut to Nigel, who starts revealing the plan. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's gonna dress up as a cow.
But this is where they discuss the plan, and they go, here, this is where we are. Here's the X, and we're gonna travel up this way. And then he puts down a little toy cow, and he's like, and they're gonna bring it this way. And then all of a sudden, we see that in the dirt, they have a full model scale of the prison.
Yes, full model scale. With all the little attachments. Here are little baby cows.
Train going by.
It's like, you just brought your whole play set? Oh, okay.
Electric train model goes through.
Yeah. So they're going to get in, turn off the electricity so that the electric fence isn't going to kill anyone. And then everybody
basically
can get through.
Reveal that they'll
have to scale the wall.
Yeah.
Nick gets in and goes and gets the dad. Then they all come out and they have a getaway car, and they get in the car and they go.
So how they shut down and how they infiltrate their way in, they reveal.
Nigel is going to dress up like a cow.
And there was going to be two people in this little cow outfit.
One in the front, one in the back.
Yeah. And Nigel, for some reason, changes the plan. He was going to be in the front, and he decides, I want to be in the back. And he's like, but you said you wanted. He's like, oh, but you listen to me.
Yeah.
I make the call here. And he says, fine. You be an asshole.
It's hard to say what's the most ridiculous thing. But this is Nigel's most ridiculous thing.
This is up there on the most ridiculous things in the film. So they come in as this masked cow, and they pop through, and all of a sudden we cut to a real cow.
A real cow wearing the boots.
Who's wearing boots, rain boots, and painted circles. They painted this whole cow white and then painted perfect circles all over this poor cow. And they're sneaking around. And I love how much they just use this cow. And they're like, okay, and now we'll turn the cow around and push her this way. And then
so he gets whipped. He gets whipped. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. So then when they're getting over and they can see where they're supposed to go. Okay, I can see we're going to go over here. Then a little baby cow comes over and starts sucking on the nipple of it. But somehow his penis is in the nipple.
Somehow, why did you stick your wiener?
Why did you do that?
Why did you do that? Why was that? Because now I just wrote his dong is in the cow's titty?
Yeah.
Question mark?
And then he says, okay, let's go. And he goes, why are we in such a bloody hurry?
I just wanted
to take a rest. Let's chill for a minute.
That's what I do when I'm in those moments when a cow has your dick in its mouth. It's you just need a moment.
Canceled. Oh my God.
Anyways, they sneak in.
So and
cut the power.
Yeah.
And then we cut to Chocolate Mousse, Nick climbing the tower, Deja Vu's accidentally.
The cow is smoking too, by the way.
Oh yes.
Okay, we're gonna get this through.
See, there are too many moments that you're just gonna skip through. So they go to throw up the grappling hook. It falls, and then he throws it again. Accidentally, Deja Vu turns into a grappling hook. And so they climb up him, and he's like.
So what I love about this is he is not the biggest guy, but he is holding the weight of Chocolate Mousse, and then you zoom out, and they not only didn't give a shit about him carrying the weight of Chocolate Mousse, the other guy starts going up to
both of them are on it,
climbing on him to get over.
So Chocolate Mousse gets up there, and he punches a guard. The guard flies off the tower,
breaks like pottery. He's like a ceramic base.
Ceramic, yeah. Then they have this weird pro wrestling bit where they fight a guard.
And something that happened here that is so little that this made me laugh so hard is when Nick or Val covers crawling and he runs into a pair of boots.
Yeah.
Ominous boots. He's like, oh no.
Oh, no.
And then he looks up, it's just a pair of boots.
So Deja Vu and Chocolate Mousse put on the Nazi uniforms, and they bring Val Kilmer in with their guns, and they're goose stepping in.
Yeah.
And their shoes are flying off.
And then we see, is it Chocolate Mousse and somebody are attacked, but then like it turns into a tag team wrestling match.
Yeah, it did deja vu.
Viva la
Yeah,
France!
yeah. That's how they get their uniforms.
Yeah. So then the worst. So we find out Nigel's the traitor.
Yes, he sticks
And
his
he
gun in the guy.
sticks his gun
I
in
could never understand what this guy's name was. It
No, I
never
can't
never
either.
stuck with me.
Me either. So he's sticking the gun. Is it croissant?
And it's not croissant.
It's not croissant.
Yeah,
So
there
he's
was.
got the gun to the guy, and it's like, oh, this is why he wanted to be the ass. Like,
Yeah,
he's the traitor and he wants to hold the gun. So he's like, okay. Then a bull sees them going back over to destroy the plan, and the bull just comes and fucks him. Ah! And Nigel is a tiny person. He's not very big. He's a skinny guy. Like he's
but
skinny.
it turns out a little bit of a power bottom.
What I love is G said he got sucked and fucked by cows.
The man had a good day. You can't fault him for that.
Yeah, so I love it then when Nick finally gets to her dad. Another day I would have completed my tunnels. And he looks in the tunnel. It says 1 mile to New Jersey.
Yeah, it's this full on like underpass tunnel, like 2-lane.
So
Are we in Germany?
stupid. So stupid.
We're in Germany, and he's a
What?
mile away from New
I was
Jersey.
so close. 1 more day. But then we go back to Hillary, and she's got a coat of birds.
Yeah, she's like,
Oh no, these are the
grabs
pigeons.
a tissue or something, and he goes shoo, and a pigeon comes out. What?
Ugh.
Throws the coat down. There's like 6 pigeons in there.
And he's like, I suppose I could have rescued you from the island. And he's walking up. He's been fucked by a bull. He goes, it's like, you have internal bleeding. You need to go to a hospital.
You are not gonna be okay, buddy.
And I love the gun that he takes against a tree, and he removes the gun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The tree falls down.
Everything, like nothing that we say makes any sense.
No, it's so dumb.
To anyone listening, it makes no sense what we're saying. Makes sense to us because we saw it with our own eyeballs.
Oh my god! It's
And then
so
they're
funny.
running away. I don't even know. All I wrote
Where's
was
the
Pinto.
truck?
Yeah, all I wrote was Pinto explosion.
Yes, where's the truck? So then the Nazi guys are driving, and this is what was so funny about this scene. So my husband is like silent for most of this movie. And then when this Nazi Jeep runs into the Pinto and there's an explosion, he goes, you know, Pintos, people were really afraid of that happening back then because a lot of Pintos were exploding. That was like a pop culture thing that was going on.
And then he turns back and is just very taking it in like it's Amelie.
We got to get the doctor to the plane. So they tell him, but make sure you're there
But
because
before
45
they
minutes
do
before
that, latrine. Did somebody yells latrine again? Who comes in all bloody and bruised? Like he just was
course.
attacked again. And the doctor's like, I'm not going anywhere without my daughter. So he's the one that brings the information about the plane.
Yeah. So get him to the plane. All right. I recommend you get there at least 45 minutes before takeoff. Okay.
Deja vu. Especially this time of year.
And I love that somebody says Germans make great cars because the car still drives away after it had an explosion.
Yeah.
So then whenever they're saying bye, the 2 minutes that one of the guys kisses Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Just like this was what happened the whole time, and now all of a sudden
All of a sudden we're just kissing each other.
we just kiss each other
And
now.
so Val Kilmer gets on a bike, takes
Motorcycle.
off, and he like winks at the camera, and then does
Yeah.
like jumps 5 buses.
Wow.
Catches up to there. This moment when he catches up to the car or the truck,
So
I love it so much because like before he makes the jump, you know, where you're like on the motorcycle and you jump onto the car, he gets up and he gets on the bike, and then he has to do a little surf move, which is just so good. He's like on it and goes,
Ooh, yeah, okay.
I'm surfing up. It sounds like a weird like
so
character like exploration. It's just like my character would do this.
This is just what he would do.
This is what he would do.
Really
He's a surfer.
take this moment in,
He's a
okay?
ski surfer, man. Like, he would take it in.
He would ride the wave, man. So he climbs on the truck like Indiana Jones. They're having like a squabble. They're fighting back and forth. And then it just shows the radio stations just getting changed for the
And
music.
fighting over the radio station.
I like this song. No, this fucking song. No.
They grab each other as they are crossing a bridge.
So they fall off the bridge together. And this is my favorite scene.
God. My God.
So good.
This, we'll talk about it, but this entire scene has to be an on-set speculation.
On-set speculation.
I don't really even know what to say about an on-set speculation, but this scene was murder. And I don't think anyone believed in the scene while they were shooting it because it had to have been torture.
It had to have been. It's
So
a nightmare.
The scene is a
Nobody can breathe.
Old West barroom brawl underwater. And it is
obviously filled in like some kind of tank.
It's magnificent.
It's so beautiful. It's my favorite. I love it.
Jaw-dropping, like, oh my God, the feat that you're doing, that everyone is acting, like
when he's
full
winding
on
up the left hand and then punches with the right.
Yeah, and everybody is like so in character.
Yes, playing cards at the table. The hell?
It's a full Old West scene.
It's so good.
Underwater. Everyone was miserable. Nobody had a good time during this.
Yeah, it's like the worst day in history of them on any set. When anyone asks any of these actors, what's the worst thing that's happened on set? This. But it was so worth it for everyone except them.
I can't imagine being on set going like, this is worth it.
No.
Like, I don't think any of them thought that what they were doing was worth it.
No, because I had to film underwater one time for Sharktopus versus Werewolf.
Yeah.
Where I'm underwater and they want me to open my eyes and struggle with the monster. And then I go to the camera with my eyes all wide and go, and get dragged back.
Yeah. Did that make the cut?
A little of it did.
A little, okay.
Yeah. There were a couple things where when they kept taking me under and I would swim, the camera guy like went and was filming from the back and you could just see I was wearing a thong and swimming. And he was like, well, this is cable. We can't use any of that. And I'm like, you guys need to figure out what you need to do before I have to hold my breath underwater and act underwater. Like, can we figure this out?
And that's just one of those things where when you're on set, where just like everybody's so hyper focused on what they need and their own comfort, really.
Yeah.
That it's like, this is what I need. And you're like, well, that's not what I need.
I don't need that.
I want to give you everything that you want.
I need to breathe.
Like, I really want to give you everything. I really do.
I need this to be over very soon.
And so that's like, especially this second time watching it. The first time I was just really in awe of how well it was done and how believable it was. Like, it felt straight up like an Old West scene. That's a great shot.
That's a great shot. Underwater by the monster. So that one and it was on the back of the DVD. So a lot of the press was me getting dragged like that. But it's very hard and it sucks and it's uncomfortable.
That being said, I won't say this is the funniest scene necessarily.
No. It's
but
just
it
like,
is one of the most impressive, like, holy hell, that is amazing.
And even down to when he defeats him, he puts the white hat on.
And then he like steps out of the saloon doors, like just struts out. You're like, how are you doing
anything? Yeah, like it's insane. It's so insane.
Very impressive filmmaking.
Very impressive.
Despite knowing that everyone was miserable that day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's hard. It's hard to even talk about it and give it the justice it deserves.
Right.
It's so good.
It's like they're legit like throwing each other, tables flipped.
And you
then
can
you've
see
got
the little
bar
bubbles.
lady. You've got the little, I don't know if she's a prostitute, prostitute, and she's like
saloon wench.
Yeah. She's like, love you, or whatever.
I love you. Bye.
Underwater's like,
goodbye. Goodbye. everything's perfect.
Perfect.
Everything's perfect. So then we go back and we see Hillary with windswept hair. Like, it's like...
Because she's riding... Oh, I almost knocked my whole background out. I mean, wall. That's
wall.
a wall.
That's a wooden
A
wall.
wooden wall.
Yeah. She sees Nick and her tits start glowing like E.T.
And I don't understand why her boobies glow like that. But one of the things that I love is he pops out of the water and he's, just full pops out, just drenched. She sees him and goes, and then it cuts back to him, waist up, completely dry.
Yeah.
Hair dry.
Yeah.
He's no longer
It's
wet.
fine.
He's just like
Just
flips
goes
his
straight
dry
out of the
hair
water.
And he's like,
yeah.
And then
What a
that's when
fucking
her
star.
boobs glow, because it's like,
Ooh.
wait, hold on. He just got
He
out of
is
the water.
powerful. He's so hot.
Not only that, but his hair almost seemed feathered at that moment. It was just all fluffy and
it just dried like this.
This is just how I am.
Mm.
So they make it to the plane. They're like, we have to leave. I'm not going anywhere without my daughter.
And then they see them coming in the distance. They hear the motorcycle.
Yes.
Glorious.
And this whole scene I didn't really understand. I can't go with you. But this is weird.
She starts talking about why she wants to go to America. And then he's talking about, it's like he's talking about Reagan, a president, an actor president. Oh, I'm doing the pen thing, but I'm the one talking. Sorry, G.
Stop making noise.
Yeah. But I love it because that's another part where Casper goes, Reagan.
Remember Reagan?
He was the actor president. That's what they're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay.
I remember that.
But now she wants to go to America. And then
I have historical context.
They have the weirdest French kiss I have ever seen. They start kissing and their tongues are like smashing out the sides. And I love that she hugs Deja Vu and says, Deja Vu, I'll always remember you.
I'll always remember you. So she goes down the line and hugs Chocolate Mousse says something. Oh, and this is the guy's name I can't remember.
It's like a Wizard of Oz.
And and then at the
Scarecrow
very end,
standing there.
And I'll miss you most of all,
Scarecrow, who we haven't seen at all this whole time.
Gets on the plane and they fly off into the night.
End of credits. And then at the very end of the end of credits, he pops up with beautiful makeup on and 3 backup singers and sings the Spend the Night With Me thing staring straight into camera.
My God. See, I had to watch this on Pluto TV. It was the only place I could find it. I didn't buy it or anything like that. So I watched it on Pluto TV. And they do that automatic, like, moving to the next thing. And I was like, I can't watch the credits. I normally watch all the credits. I didn't watch the credits because it moved so quick.
Yeah, and I know you normally watch the credits, and I said, "Oh, Jeremy's gonna love this."
Oh man, I need to go watch it. I'm
it's
disappointed
him with, like,
that there was a
most
post-credit.
makeup ever.
Yeah,
staring straight into the camera, singing "Spend the Night with Me." And as soon as it goes off from that, it like announces that this was shot in England, and I'm like, we already know that.
We're aware.
We would know that.
And that definitely will bring us to
the moment you've been waiting for. Your movie MVP.
I struggled with this because as much as I want to give it to the team of Jim Abrams and the Zucker brothers, being a lead in a film like this,
you can't beat Val.
And crushing it as hard as Val
every aspect.
And we just talked about that underwater sequence.
Yeah. They wouldn't have had a movie without him.
Just phenomenal. He showed up. He did everything to show that he was a star, that he was a movie star. And I mean, he might not have, like I mentioned in that documentary, he didn't really want to do this, but he showed up and showed why he is
deserved
what he
a spot in Hollywood.
Yeah. And honestly, I wish that he did more. I wish that we had better films with him. There are so many performances of his where I was like, holy hell.
Yeah, he's so incredible.
Good.
Like, I love him in Tombstone.
He's that's one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in my life. Ever.
He's
so good in that.
Yeah, like it just like for me, it just set such a high bar for anybody who performed after that.
Anyway, it was just
That
it was a
there's
jaw
so
dropping
much he
performance,
brought to
Like,
that. He's incredible.
I mean, like, I am obsessed with Willow. I love Willow. Adventure films from the 80s are just the best. And his Mad Mardigan in that film is just like, he's so charming.
Yeah.
Just so good.
He's so good. He's
So
so
Was
fucking
he your
good.
movie MVP as well?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to double check because I just talked over.
110%.
Yeah.
And I don't, do you know, did he do any of the actual singing? Because I know he is he can
From
sing.
what I read, I heard that he wasn't a singer, but because of the role, he committed and was like, I will sing, I will learn how to do this. So
he's singing, he's
dancing,
he's crushing, he's
just
swooning,
crushing.
Nailing the action.
Everything they threw at him, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
He makes the whole film. Like I don't think they would have what they have if he weren't the lead. No,
because like I said, this is not the easy job that people might think.
No.
To pull off a spoof.
No, he's brilliant.
That's why they get quality dramatic actors to do these things.
Yep, so now here we go.
Remake, reboot, reimagine, remaster, sequel or prequel? Or did they already? I'm going to let you take this since I just walked all over you on the last one.
No, but we agree 100% on the last one.
Oh, yeah.
Now, for me, there's no remaking this.
Okay.
With who?
Okay, well, okay, continue.
Yeah. Oh, you have someone in mind?
Continue.
Okay. For me, there's no remaking this without someone like Val. I think that he was so perfect. I don't think that's happening. I don't think it needs a remaster. I think it's absolutely perfect. I don't think it needs anything. If I were going to do one, maybe a reboot and do another, like an updated version with like today's political climate.
What political climate? Okay, so we're actually on the same page. I thought this was a hard choice, but I put it in the reboot category. I want several films. I want to kind of explore what this character could be. The only person that I could kind of think of who could do this...
Austin Butler. Yeah. Austin Butler.
That's in my notes right here.
Really?
It's Austin Butler. Yeah. I think that if we could if you could bring him down this road, however, you know, spoofs do kind of take people's career over. So it's hard to convince people to go into that
to commit
territory.
To it,
to commit to that territory. We'll see how Liam Neeson does in the next 5 years.
Yeah, because while I was watching it, I told Casper if they ever do the Val Kilmer biopic, Austin Butler will be it.
I mean, I think that he could pull this off, and I would like to kind of just see Nick Rivers as a government or spy who goes from like incident and it doesn't even have to be eras, you know, it could be Vietnam, it could be the Gulf War, it could be Nazis, it could be, I don't really care. You just plop that character into these different, kind of like a Hot Shots-ish scenario, but with him as that character. That's my only, does it need it? Hell no, it doesn't need it. No, that's just like you putting a gun to my back and saying like, okay, this is
one. Reboot.
But again, that also comes with the caveat of like understanding what spoofs are, because and what they need to work correctly. Again, the Naked Gun this year, they understood it.
Hello and welcome welcome to our nostalgia of the week. This week it's going to be aging teen idol who really needs to stop singing the songs of his youth, Charlie Grass.
Hey there, baby doll. Please call me Chuck. Now, here's the deal, the bibbity bobbity. I'm here for the nostalgia, right? Little girl, sneak out your house tonight. Don't tell daddy, you'll be glad he doesn't know. All right. Now, you see, I'm nostalgic for a time when people didn't really listen to the lyrics, you know? They didn't search for meanings and get all accusatory, you know? These days, people just want to cut you out, you know? Pretend like you didn't exist because you sang songs like, little baby bopper at the high school dance. Little baby bopper gonna get in your pants. Little baby bopper is legal in France. Yeah. I mean, oh, they're just rhymes, you know, catchy little ditties. I didn't do nothing, okay? I'm not a bad guy. I just sing song just because I sang a song that goes, I'm gonna visit you in my basement of my house. You'd better shut your mouth, be quiet as a mouse. Okay, I can see how well, that one sounds, and I promise you it's not what you think. It's about loving a woman just so dang much that you kidnap her so you can be together forever. Okay, actually, now that I'll say it out loud, I can understand the online vitriol, the anger, the hatred, but I'm just a guy who sings songs, right? It's not my fault that my songs got popular, you know? Songs like Don't Feed the Homeless, it makes them lazy, and Finally 16, or my personal favorite, Oriental Ladyboy. It's not my fault. That's the public. That's what they were clamoring for, the supply and demand of the such. It's, you know, nowadays people don't ask questions. They just judge you, you know, for how you live your life and the things you say and the people you hurt. That's not fair, I say. That's not fair at all, you know. But people are still giving me grief over my only song to hit #1 in the UK. I got a little treat that'll do the trick. Get a bit of sugar, but it won't make you sick. Come, a little girl, won't you taste my spotted dick? Little girls love their dessert in the UK. Not sure why people are mad at that one. Anyways, I'm gonna keep on trucking, singing my ditties to the titties of the world. Back to you in the booth.
That might be my favorite person ever.
Oh, good.
Do you love that for me?
I love that for you, to find someone so special to you.
Yeah, I love that. I loved it.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and do this. I'm going to do my Zodiac Speculations.
Ooh.
Zodiac Speculations with Jenny.
Oh, yes.
All right, align your chakras, girl. What do we got?
So big time for me, Val/Nick was giving me Libra vibes.
Okay.
He was a Libra. He is beautiful. People really want to follow him, but the only opinion that matters to him is the girl who doesn't really like him as much. Like, there are girls melting to talk to her, and she's like, my ex-boyfriend Nigel. Yeah, leader. Yeah.
Go with Libra. Deal with it.
And they get totally into their person. They get hyper fixated on their person. Very like charismatic and magnetic. Okay. Now her, I think she's a Virgo.
Ew.
Sorry. I said I think she's a Virgo. I think a lot of times, like, I'm gonna tread lightly because listen, not all Virgos are like this, okay? But she's very judgmental and always missing the point. And she's measuring her ex's body in front of a guy who, like, actually cares about who she is as a person and didn't leave her on a desert island.
But what I love about this whole section is like, okay, I'm gonna talk crap about this thing, and I'm gonna have to
But
Because
look
I
how
have a lot of friends. I
beautiful.
have friends also that are
Yes.
this. So I'm not trying to, but I'm
Like,
gonna.
just know she's really beautiful and has great tits. Like, the Virgos are usually very beautiful. That's why they get away with some of their bad behavior. Now, Nigel, I think Nigel is a Taurus.
Why is that?
Um,
Because he's a
obsessive,
traitor.
possessive. He's all they're a lot of times really, really skinny.
He wasn't a
They
skinny dude. Had muscles.
Nigel was like skinny. He was very lean. Did you see how
For
little
someone like me, dude had muscles.
he was? Like if you went to the gym, like he was skinny. He had little hips that
I'm
got
not as
just
skinny as I
completely.
used to be. Can you believe it?
No, I don't believe you. He's like, oh, somebody drank all of my beer.
Who was this? Yeah, that's what did it to me. I gained 20 pounds since you saw me last.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, and also a lot of guys who are Taurus, they're out of sight, out of mind with whoever they're dating. And he was like, he got on
Interesting.
that boat and just fucked all the people on that boat and left her out there on the island. And then he
Yeah,
saw
he
her like,
did.
oh, hey, girl.
Well, hey,
Haven't
girl,
seen you in
remember
so
me?
long.
We had like 15 feet on us.
Yeah. So,
15. Was one an amputee?
and I think that guy who was smashed in the car was a Cancer
Cedric.
because he's a hermit crab.
Stupid. I gotta put a joke in.
Gotta be down about at least one of them. Virgos, forgive me. I said the crab thing. Okay. We got a top 5 coming in.
We
here.
got a top 5.
And this is your top 5.
And these are going to be your top 5 comedic set pieces to hide exposition dumps.
Number 5, silly dance at the fancy party where Hillary and Nick connect over America.
That was such a silly dance, I will say.
Yeah.
Number 4, gag and novelty salesman setting up the entire plot.
Don't forget your funny dog poop.
Funny dog poop.
Number 3, guys peeing off a pigeon statue while Hillary talks about her missing father.
Yeah. Number 2, the anal intruder, summing up Nick's relationship with Hillary.
And number 1, our winner is Cedric. Or Cedric.
Yeah.
Cedric, trapped in the squished car, revealing a traitor.
Quite the set piece.
Oh my god, the visual on that. Oh my god. Just turn.
I mean,
This is
the
not how
wiper in this,
Johnson's.
the where they placed that the water to spray for the wiper, it was like right in his eyeball.
It was
Great
so
placement.
good.
Oh.
It was so damn good. It was so damn good.
Well, that is a
Oh.
fun film. If you like
Yeah.
spoofs, it's a overlooked one, really.
I just love it. And I enjoyed watching it sober.
I watched it sober once.
Okay, good. Great. Look, I always loved watching this stoned out of my gourd.
But I'm an alcohol guy. You know
Yeah.
me. I don't
Yeah.
smoke the reefer.
Yeah, he don't smoke the reefer.
I would
He's
occasionally.
got an IPA.
Yeah, occasionally I do those little gummies. I don't mind
Yeah.
a gummy,
A gummy, yeah.
but I haven't done those in a while.
Yeah.
It helped with my anxiety because
Nothing
I'm a
helps
mess.
with my anxiety.
I'm a mess, girl.
Yeah, me too. That's why we're friends. Okay. Thank you,
Oh, thank you so much. That was fun.
I'm Jenny Wenger.
And I'm Jeremy Briggs. See you next time on the B-Shack Video Rentals. All right.